Hi, I'm Alistair and I am week 4 through my Thrive program. So I have found it really helpful. I was really anxious and depressed before I met Fiona, and I was on medication, and I tried other sort of therapies and counselling and stuff like that before, but I've never found something to be so useful as Thrive. Every session I go into, it just seems to provide so much more light as to sort of how I've been thinking previously, and how I was such an external thinker, and I knew that I always looked for sort of external validation in sort of relationships and just from sort of like the wider world, but I didn't understand how it was actually my thinking that had caused that, until I'd sort of met Fiona and learned the difference between internal and external thinking, and now even after today it will be week 4. I just can't believe how much like my life's changed already, and it sounds really stupid, but I've actually been sort of taking the things that Fiona's been teaching me and actually sort of physically having to stop and do them, and now some of those processes are actually coming sort of almost automatic, which is amazing because I now just feel so much more in control and so much more sort of empowerment in my own life, and not leaving things down to sort of external factors. So I just feel so much better than I did 4 weeks ago, and I never thought I would feel this sort of improvement, because when I've done other sort of therapies and stuff like that, it's taken months and months and months and months, but I just feel so much more in power, and her sessions are so much fun. I just find it so easy to talk to her, and the way she explains things are just so clear, and some of them, like when you first sit there and go, oh, like we're looking at marbles or stuff like that, you kind of think, oh, this is almost like quite a childish way of looking at it, but it does just make it so clear, and even now, like I do sit there and think like, right, how do I stop this, how do I change this black marble to a white marble, which if you haven't got to that stage of the program yet, you probably think I'm nuts, but yeah, it's just been so good, and I do just feel so much better already, and I'm only sort of halfway through. So yeah, thanks.